What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on HA5, and yes guys, we do have another update on Bonk, which surprisingly has slowly started to pump up, and as you guys can see, it is up 5% in the last 24 hours. So we're going to be looking at, is this the recovery for Bonk just before the New Year's, or is it a temporary pump that's going to crash back down? That's what we're going to be going through in today's video, and also going through 2024, what is expected from Bonk. Is it a good investment? Is it still a good investment, or should you sell it and take out your profits, or is this the right time to buy it before it breaks out in 2024? But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, and as you guys can see, it has resisted from the green zone here, which I told you guys yesterday about. It is likely to drop back down into the green zone, which it did, and right now it has resisted and pumping back up into the green zone. But where is it heading to next? Is it going to go into the blue zone or drop down further into this light green zone? That's what we're going to be going through. But for now, let's hide this and bring out the MACD indicator to do some price prediction. So as you guys can see, it is still trading below the average value, which is here in purple, which means it's not performing too well and lower than expected. However, this could also mean that it is getting ready to pump up above the average value as well, but we'll have a look at that. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction, and it is looking quite steep as well. So what does this mean? It does not mean it's going to go for a major pump or a major increase in value. Reason for that is it is looking way too steep, and it is basing it off the last couple of hours. So over the next 12 to 14 hours, by midday tomorrow to tomorrow afternoon, yes, I am expecting an overall increase in value from Bonk, but nothing too crazy, nothing major. A minimal increase in value is what I'm expecting, potentially heading up to this price value here. Reason for this pump is because of the major drop that's been taking place over the last week or so. So if we go into here, over the last week, it has dropped over 25% in value, guys. So it has to have some type of recovery, which is happening right now. So a minimal increases in value is what I'm expecting over the next 12 to 14 hours. It should be trading at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, we still have the blue and the orange line looking quite steep, heading towards the bullish direction. Exact same as the last chart, it is not realistic. And in this case, guys, I'm expecting it to drop down further over the next 7 to 8 days. So essentially by mid to end of next week, Bonk should be trading at a lower value than where it is at the moment. Again, the pump that's taking place right now is temporary. It is likely to carry on for the next day or so, and then start to drop back down in value again towards the weekend and early next week as well. So trading at a lower value than where it is at the moment. Over the next week, I'm expecting it to drop down another about 10 to 15% down. So yeah, quite of a drop is expected over the next 7 to 8 days. But again, do expect the odd green day here and there in between, just like what's happening right now. But again, as mentioned, the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? So the blue and the orange line are still looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and they are looking quite steep as well. So this is not realistic either, because of the major drop that's been taking place over the last approximately 10 days. The graph thinks that the crypto is going to keep crashing at its current pace over the next 6 to 8 weeks, which isn't realistic. But yes, I am expecting an overall drop in value from Bonk over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So February, March next year, the crypto should be trading at a much lower value than where it is at the moment. The reason I say this is, as I mentioned previously, over the last not a month, but I'll say over the last 2 to 3 months, guys, since about late October. So yeah, exactly 2 months, guys, is done over 6-7,000% increase. So it is way overvalued right now. So its next step is to drop back down, all the way back down to where it was back in about September, October time, all the way back down. And then if it does manage to pump, it should go up in a value in a slow and steady pace instead of, you know, this crazy pump here, because that makes it not sustainable. And when the crypto is not sustainable, what ends up happening is it starts to drop down in value, and that is exactly what's happening right now. So yeah, it more than likely is going to crash all the way back down. But if there are any updates to that, for example, if I'm expecting a major pump or even a major crash, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So let's bring on the Fibonacci scale. So as you guys can see, it has resisted from the dark green zone here and pumped back up. However, over the coming days, it is likely to break out the resistance and drop down into the green zone, is what I'm expecting by early January, and potentially mid to late January and February it is likely to drop down into the red zone, and late Feb, early March it should drop down even further down in the lower zone of the red zone, is what I'm expecting at the moment. But again, it is crypto, it is a volatile market, so anything can happen. But at the moment I'm expecting an overall drop. And if you guys did watch my previous update on Solana as well, that crypto has been dropping as well over the last 2 to 3 days, which has had an impact on Bonk as well, because obviously it is Solana based. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up by 35% in the last 24 hours, making it $335 million in trading. Reason it's gone up is due to the pump that's been taking place over the last couple of hours. It has gained a lot of attention from buyers and sellers' point of view. A lot of people seem to think Bonk is back alive, is coming back, is going to start pumping again. However, this is temporary, guys. Don't let this little pump fool you, because I'm expecting it to drop down further over the coming days. I'm going to get, well, a lot of hate for saying it's going to drop back down. But again, a lot of you guys are, you know, overestimating Bonk because you guys think it's going to do huge numbers and so on. If it is, and I genuinely predict that, I will let you guys know. But at the moment, I am not expecting such thing. But we'll see how it goes if my predictions are correct. So far they have been, but I'll keep uploading on Bonk because you guys have asked for daily updates on this crypto. So let me know in the comment section down below your predictions and your takes for Bonk, guys. I'm very intrigued to see if your opinions and predictions have changed on this crypto. So comment down below and I'll be looking through your comments and potentially mentioning them in my next Bonk update as well. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.